Hey, we're Little Big Town.
You're watching Certified Country with Sophie Shalacy.
Woo! Oh shoot, I spilled it on my dress. Welcome back to Certified Country. I'm Sophie Shalacy, and listen, if there's one thing that I love more than country music, maybe more, it's a close one. It's a delicious bottle of wine. And today, happy hours come early, y'all, because we are raising a glass with Florida Georgia Line, Canaan Smith, and Little Big Town.
Why don't we do a little day drinking?
Now, some of you may already be familiar with my other YouTube series called Interviews Under the Influence. Well, all right, well, here we go.
Yeah. We're 1-1, right?
Who's keeping track?
Never have I ever lied during this game.
I didn't want
Can we do this again tomorrow?
I'm down. The premise, of course, involves drinking throughout the interview, and I recently sat down with Little Big Town to swap stories over a game of Never Have I Ever. The band recently launched their very own line of vino. It's called Four Cellars, and it's real good. Now, if you haven't seen the full interview yet, take a look at this little gem.
Never have I ever had an awkward run-in with another celebrity.
Oh, heavens. I should drink the whole day.
Every interaction I have with Blake is, Blake is awkward. That's what I started thinking about, because usually we're drinking around Blake.
Okay, what happened? Now you have to tell me.
He's just awkward in general.
Is this while drinking or just ever?
Just in general.
Yeah, I fell onto Dolly Parton once. Like, as I was trying to meet her, I kind of fell onto her lap. That was awkward.
If you're gonna fall into somebody's lap, though, like, I think it probably
That was very cushy.
I don't think you hit her lap.
I didn't make it to the lap.
There are plenty more stories where that came from, and you can watch the full piece right here on YouTube. But honestly, one of the coolest things about what LBT is doing here is they've launched a complete wine club. It's an experience that includes full bottles, exclusive merchandise from the band, recipes straight from Kimberly's kitchen, and customized playlists. It's seriously a brilliant idea, and you better believe that I am already a card-carrying member of that club. I do love my wine, but it's not my only drink of choice. I also had a beer in Nashville with Canaan Smith on the gorgeous rooftop of the Thompson Hotel. This was my first time ever meeting Canaan, but it's safe to say that we became fast friends. We gotta talk about these drinks for a second though, because I have like the darkest beer ever, and what do you have, sir?
The girliest, I don't even know what it is.
But how does it
something's
taste,
wrong
though?
with this picture. We need to switch so I can get my man card back. I hate to
No,
get
I
my
like
man card
it.
revoked. You like that? I'm the pina colada
There
guy.
you go,
No
have-
shame.
have
That's what
some.
I do.
Cheers.
Cheers. Good to see you.
Ain't nothing about you, baby. I wanna change, girl. You're Miranda Lambert crazy, and I like you that way.
Is your wife Miranda Lambert crazy?
She's her own kind of crazy.
Okay.
But Miranda Lambert crazy was the one that made the most sense in my head. I was like, you know, if I'm trying to sell this idea of a woman keeping a dude on his toes in a way that everyone can relate to, I think Miranda Lambert crazy is the best way to do it.
She's the best kind of crazy,
she's
right?
She's the good
Yes.
kind of crazy. I like that she is undoubtedly herself all the time, unapologetically, and it's a compliment when I say that, you know, that I like you that way, because I think it's sexy. So there you
Yeah.
go. I hope that she hears it and thinks the same thing.
You keep the sunshine in your pocket and the rain on the chain. Yeah, you're a little complicated, but I like you that way.
How did you meet your wife?
We met at a club show that I was playing years ago, before I had any success. I went out to the crowd to just say thanks to the people who were there, and I wanted to grab a beer. And I walked up to her, and I just remember being struck by her beauty and her just overall kindness. I could tell that she was a good soul. And so yeah, the rest is history. It was just one of those kind of love at first sight things for us, man. It's a real thing. I know it sounds cheesy,
Yeah?
but it was real.
What
Thank
else
you.
are you working on right now?
New songs, a new album, which we don't have a street date for yet, but a lot of exciting songs,
Okay.
and touring all summer long. So
What inspires you? Like, what else are you writing about?
I write about real life as much as I can. My first album, Bronco, was actually as real as it gets for me. I was writing from a first-hand perspective, and it included all kinds of stories about my life, and you know, from the loss of my brother to a car wreck to another brother suffering from addiction, and just good old party songs, you know, like blowing off some steam and just making the most of the night. I like songs that connect to the human spirit, and And so that's what I'm all about.
That brings me to my song picks of the week. We've got just one today, and if you follow me on social media, you already know that we at ET debuted Florida Georgia Line's brand new Smooth music video earlier this week. And it was a party.
Good Lord Almighty, girl, you go down good. You ain't even trying, 'cause you wrote the book.
BK and Tyler orchestrated an epic Las Vegas vow renewal for their friend and legendary songwriter Craig Wiseman, aka Cat Daddy, and only ET has this behind-the-scenes footage.
Really excited about the Smooth video. It's my first time co-directing. It's been really cool to write the treatment and see this thing slowly come to life.
Like a Sunday morning, Elvis singing gospel, it's a hell of a groove.
The guys, of course, had plenty of Old Camp whiskey on hand for the shoot, and I am here to tell you that their peach pecan flavor is delicious. Between the three of us, we had about 11 shots when I sat down with them last fall, and we definitely learned a lot about each other that day, including that T-Hub actually got catfished by an Owen Wilson impersonator one time in Rome. Yeah, it's just as crazy as it sounds. You're gonna wanna hear that story for yourself.
I actually have a story for you. I was in Rome with me and my wife in a hotel. I go across the hallway to the pool. Haley's still in the gym working out, and so is Owen Wilson. Haley's like, Tyler, you should tweet at Owen Wilson and maybe just see if he's a fan of country music and maybe he just happens to want to hang out with us and have a drink later. And so I did. I got on Twitter. I said, what's up, man? Tyler here, Florida Georgia Line, happened to be in the same hotel you're at in Rome. A few hours go by. We're at lunch. Haley's, check your Twitter. He tweets me back with a little wine glass and says, yes. We're showering up, getting all ready. I'm going to have a drink with Owen Wilson tonight. So we go down to the bar, sit there for about an hour. He doesn't show up. So we go to the restroom on the way out of the bar right before we're walking to dinner. I come out of the bathroom. Sure enough, here comes Owen Wilson walking down the hallway. So I'm like, what's up? There he is. What's up? He didn't know me. Oh, no. Nor did he even have Twitter. I got catfished by Owen Wilson in Rome. And then he turned around and asked me what band I was in again. I told him Florida Georgia Line. He said, cool. And then walked on down the hallway. It was quite humiliating and embarrassing, and I was actually that guy.
And that'll do it for another episode of Certified Country. Hit the comments and let me know who you want to see on the show, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more from ET. You can find me on Instagram at Sophie Shalacy. Come back and see us again next Friday right here on YouTube. That's good.